3 sets of 12 is killing your gains. Volume and training volume is actually killing your gains.
Conditioning could be killing your gains.
Stretching is killing your gains. Full range of motion is killing your gains.
I went back 275 videos of uploads, and only 20 included anything related to the lower body. And a few of those are top 10 lists of dumbbells where they just mentioned squats or lunges. If you've seen this pattern, somebody comment below. I don't know how no one else is seeing this. I cannot be the only one. Okay, the fitness industry repeats. There's nothing new. They say it just loops on a 5-year cycle, back and forth, back and forth. They're just trying to find new ways to show you the same information. So don't fall for the tricks of the next new video. The next tier list is the greatest. People have been doing it for years, longer than we've been alive, and it's been fine.
Oh, but Ath-TREN-X doesn't take steroids. No. These are nice guys. It's only the Russian guy in Rocky IV who took steroids and Lance Armstrong, and that's about it.
This channel is stuck in loop like all big other fitness creators. You're getting shirtless upper body pics, pants on, no leg training, repeat, repeat, repeat. Let's go.
Look at Athlean-X. Look at Athlean-X is a great example. Athlean-X, swole upper body, and you look at his lower body and you're like, damn, the dude missed leg day for the last 2 decades.
I go into the comments and I read, someone has to notice what's going on here, and it's just praise, 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 praise. So if that's the case and you're following these videos, everybody is skipping leg day. Welcome everyone, the Fitness Sheriff, the audit is in session. We have the granddaddy of fitness, the big one, Athlean-X, Jeff Cavaliere, Cavaliere. Now remember, the main message of these audits is deep diving onto the biggest fitness creators' channels and finding out everything they're teaching you.
The biceps, ab workout, chest workout.
And all the things, most importantly, that you're probably missing from just sticking to that one channel.
The dude missed leg day for the last 2 decades.
And like I'll keep reminding, these videos, these audits are about fitness education. You need to learn something from the deep dive. News flash, you will not get anything new from his 15th upload of a deltoid shoulder workout, best tips and tricks, must do these, don't do this.
In other words, I wouldn't recommend doing a seated dumbbell overhead press.
Kind of attitude in the uploads. There is nothing new. Bodybuilders have got jack delts for over 100 years of lifting. It is the same information over and over. So learn it once, do it once. I preach the fitness for life mindset, and that is logging 1,000 workouts. Okay, this is my problem with the Jeff Nipper tiered list. It doesn't matter what's on top. You have 1,000 workouts to get through. You're gonna be so bored with the same exercise if you're picking just S tier, top A exercises. You're gonna do them all. You're gonna do this variation to curl, that variation to curl, different, just to keep yourself entertained and excited through all your workouts in the long fitness journey, 1,000 workouts. Okay, we're talking about Athlean-X here, the biggest fitness channel on YouTube. This guy obviously knows what he's doing. He's obviously a pro. OG, we'll get to those badges in a little bit. I'm coming from a massive long career in fitness education as well. So I'm not ripping on anyone. I'm factually finding out what's on the channel and telling you guys about it. Okay, so right before we start slapping some badges on this channel on Jeff, you need to remember, the bigger the fitness channel gets, the more they're gonna start chasing the algorithm on the videos they know it works, and you're gonna be seeing the same content delivered. And I'm probably putting up graphics right now, same video, the same video, the same video. Okay, so I'm gonna say he's got a ton of information, but if he's holding an encyclopedia teaching you, he's reading A, B, C over and over and over and over because it's working, and he's leaving out all the rest. So again, take the blindfolds off. We gotta figure out what you're getting and what you're missing and where else you should go find it. Let's go, slap some badge time. We start off with a big compliment. We're gonna slap the OG and the Master Educator badge. He's been around forever, especially on YouTube, even longer, coaching in the real world. His facility actually has clients run through it.
I've been in a lot of professional sports weight rooms. I've been around a lot of professional athletes and trained a lot of professional athletes.
And if you remember the last video, the pyramid of fitness education, he can sit at the top as the OG. He gets older with age, his physicality leaves him, but the mentality's there. He's had all the experience, so he earns his place at the top. Remember, you yourself, bottom of that tier. If you've never been coached, cued, or corrected, you're forever gonna stay in the bottom tier. So find a way to climb up that fitness education journey. Next 2 badges, big fitness education badge, wee little fitness entertainment badge. And you'll notice that was reversed of the Will Tennyson video where he's full entertainment. This is a lot more education coming at you, except we're going to discover, you'll see, it's an imbalanced amount of information.
The dude missed leg day.
And entertainment, he's had a few little funny videos on his channel.
We got a problem here, like a big problem.
But more or less, it's straight talking, telling you what's up.
The 2 exercises that you need to focus on if you want to start seeing different results.
Next, we don't do natty or nots because YouTube is full of them. So we're going to label Jeff the natty athlete, or are we?
Now, the whole fitness industry, which is basically a bunch of guys and girls who inject steroids behind the scenes, lie about it or half-truth it to market protein powder, Ath-TREN-X programs, supplements, etc.
Okay, the jury and writer clips, that guy's been on drugs for 20 plus years. He's seen the skinny athletes respond. He sees the big bodybuilders respond.
I've been around anabolic steroids since 1997. I don't recommend them. I'm just saying this is my opinion here based on personal experience.
All I'm saying is when you got a 13 million subscriber channel making 7 figures a year in ad revenue, it's just gonna be a little tempting to take a little something to make your appearance look the same and massive on screen all the time, year after year, post after post, to keep the persona going so you can keep making your videos. Who wants to get old?
Ath-TREN-X, he's got that. He's on test, a little bit of tren, who definitely will be using some Deca, and I would say oxandrolone / Winstrol, and maybe sometimes a bit of GH. If you know, you know. And you can tell people this till you're black and blue in the face, but people just don't want to believe the truth. Oh, but Ath-TREN-X doesn't take steroids. Jeff Nippard wouldn't take Depot. No. These are nice guys. It's only the Russian guy in Rocky 4 who took steroids and Lance Armstrong, and that's about it.
The next badge, everyone gets it, the Regurgitator badge. And again, this is algorithm forced. You see what videos respond to your channel, you want to get the views, get the ad revenue, so you're going to keep making those videos. So his videos are always catered to the beginner, and I guess even 5-6 months apart, he assumes the same person's not coming back to watch the same videos because there's literally the same titles showing up, the same videos showing up.
3 sets of 12 is killing your gains.
If you search anything upper body, 6-pack, the catchy search terms, those flashy things you see on the front of health magazines, he puts not clickbait out, what I call FEARBAIT. He loves using the word stop. Stop, you are wrong, I am right, you have to watch this video. Stop doing push-ups this way, stop doing the 3x12, blah, blah, blah. You need to watch to know what you're doing wrong.
That being said, I want to make sure you don't make the same mistakes that Jesse is, so let's start breaking them down one by one.
I went back so far on his channel, there's videos that completely contradict exact other videos that he's put up. Okay, there's so much content being thrown at you, it almost becomes for the beginner paralysis analysis. And I'd hate to see all these people in the gym just going,
Take your arm through different ranges of motion. Full range of motion is killing your gains, and it actually is true.
And then the same thing with Jeff Nippard's channel when I do a review there. So many deltoid videos, press videos, S tier, this tier, this tier.
What are the best and worst shoulder exercises? The standing dumbbell lateral raise.
What am I supposed to, what?
If you lean against something, like a bench or a rack, you suddenly modify the resistance curve.
What's the best? Gotta chase the...
Unlike a standing dumbbell lateral raise, you get high tension while your deltas stretch.
It's this horrible pattern that you're always gonna see because those videos get views, they're gonna keep making them in the same way, same fashion, same pattern, same titling, same search terms. Okay, moving on to the fitness spectrum chart. Remember this chart, anything that's highlighted on his channel shows up in green. Anything red is stuff missed on the channel. This is styles of lifting, types of athletic movements, and training. Okay, Jeff's shirt's always off and his pants are always on. So we know there's a severe imbalance going on there, but he's gonna get 50% light up on bodybuilding because it's always about how the body looks, right? Giving you advice on the best sets to tone muscle, build muscle, boulder shoulders, etc.
We're going to look at the long head of the biceps, and again, that's that outer portion here.
Strength is obviously going to be lit up on the channel because that's all they're ever talking about.
Or are you training for strength? Or are you training for size?
Okay, the calisthenics body weight type training also is going to show up because dumbbells, body weight, and some machines are what you're typically going to have in your own gym at home, and that's who he's catering to, the beginner setup, the beginner lifter, going to a gym for the first time, hit those machines, 3 sets of 12, you got it.
The reps that you did in the middle to get all the way to the end there, those half reps, they were wasted reps because they weren't even full reps.
Full range of motion is killing your gains.
Okay, powerlifting, I'm gonna be very gracious with a little blip on here because he has touched the deadlift.
I'm recommending you deadlift. I'm recommending you learn how to deadlift at an early age. I'm hoping that
touches the big squat and the bench, although I haven't seen those videos for a long, long time. Let's not forget Deadlift Gate, where he might have been caught lifting with fake weights. I won't go into that much either. I'll let the rest of YouTube do the talking there.
Possibly using fake plates in his videos for years, like years. You guys sent me videos as early as 2013. I would say with 99.9% certainty that those are fake weights that he's using.
I can see a lot, and I can see when people are cheating through a rep a lot, but
Mainly the fact that he lied about using the fake weights in his 495-pound deadlift is why this is even becoming an issue in my opinion.
and you're not cheating yourself in the sake of hoping that no one else is watching. Because I'm watching.
There's video footage of him curling 135 and he's leaning forward, making it look super easy, which if any of you have curled 135, it's pretty heavy, especially when you're 5'8" and you weigh 170 or 175 pounds.
Okay, mobility gets a nice blip as well because he does talk about prolonging yourself, healing yourself, fixing ailments and injuries, and moving the proper right way before you start lifting.
Or do you have a bad shoulder, you need a good exercise to kind of get yourself back up and running again.
And then conditioning, 0. I haven't seen him run, jump, do anything for at least 10 years on a video uploaded on his channel. And that's just another sign of the times. He's getting older, he's aging, he can still keep his six-pack and biceps. All of his videos are now catered to shirtless upper body workout videos. You don't see the plyometrics, you don't see kettlebells involved, you don't see athletic agility, sprint, speed work, all the other stuff that requires you to be a well-balanced athlete. It's falling into that machine junkie category.
But since I've just been going from one machine to the next, I only do machines essentially now.
I only do machines.
Okay, remember you want to be that 15 asset trained military ninja assassin. You don't want to be the caveman ogre that can barely fit through a door because all you do is pump up on machines all day long. You got to get athletic, get your body moving. Make it a weapon, not just a paperweight. Okay, so remember, this chart is just what you're seeing on the channel. The subscriber seeing this as information delivered to you. Maybe in private life they're doing more things, but he gets a score of 16.7%, which is very low. You can't get 100% on this chart because if you tried to max everything out, it's impossible. Remember, the video character in any game you're playing, if you try to max out 2 elements, you're losing. The slider bar always goes down on other elements. You gotta find the average of what you like, right? And unless you're specifying and becoming a career bodybuilder, sucks, that sounds so boring. Okay, on the exercise vibe chart, the style and the delivery of exercise you're seeing on this channel, he gets way more green than a Greg Doucette channel.
More for trips, going on trips or whatever, daytime driving, nighttime driving.
Or a Jeff Nippert or Will Tennyson channel, okay? And like I said, green on the right side is good. That's longevity, pain-free movement. On the left side, you get the young, dumb, full of the 1-rep maxes, the horse cocking, all the dangerous stuff that beginners want to do in their 20s.
Come on. No.
Jeff is more towards, save yourself, save your body, fix yourself, and lift through longevity, so that's great.
And so of course, if longevity is important to you, you want to be able to train for years to come, then the warm-up is going to be part of your routine.
Center column of the vibe chart, you got the basic lifter. He's catering to the basic lifters that are seeking knowledge, the subscribers that leave all the comments. Oh, this has changed my life, the greatest stuff ever.
Oh, but Ath-TREN-X doesn't take steroids.
Not realizing they've only been doing upper body videos apparently because there's no mention of the lower body. Middle square, the 30-day challenges, the six-pack abs, okay, catering to that Men's Health magazine cover, what clicks and goes ooh-ah and catches the attention of people, all the triers, not the doers, the triers that want to try something for 30 days, not stick to it long term.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, do or do not. There is no try.
And the bottom is the algorithm score, and of course, the bigger the channel gets, the higher that algorithm score lights up because they know what works for their channel. They lose themselves basically in it and chase what gets the views. And then you see the same video repeat because that pattern works, and you start to get a huge channel with a cookie cutter formula. And we have the nutrition and lifestyle wellness squares lit up as well because again, it's the journey to bettering yourself, not destroying yourself to get more views on your channel. Okay, and I'm saying this over and over again. You don't need 39 videos of the same shoulder exercises, top 10 list shoulders. Don't do this with your shoulders. Do this to make your shoulders bigger videos. It's all the same information. So save yourself time, skip the 47 different bicep videos on his channel. Just watch 10 videos and you're probably gonna get 90% of the information you need to go into the gym and start training proficiently.
If I gave you only one curl to do for the rest of your life, and it's the only one you can do, would you truly choose an incline dumbbell curl?
In prior audits that I mentioned, my favorite thing to do on the channel is search for the algorithm chasing word. Search for abs, search for 30 days, and search for stop in capital letters. And Athlean-X's channel lights all these up. Abs, abs, abs for days. 30-day challenges, like I mentioned, don't do anything, okay? 30 days is a tweak in the back that you're healing to get better. It's a blip on a fitness for life journey.
Favorite exercise, and the only one he did for his biceps for 30 days.
I mentioned 1,000 workouts. You're gonna log 1,000 workouts and 1,000 more. It's a ton of work, no stops, no rest unless you're sick or on vacation or unfortunately you hurt yourself, okay? Go, go, go. Don't worry about the short term. 30 days isn't enough for anything. Keep going long term. Okay, I've been watching this channel for years, mainly waiting for the first leg workout video to show up. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. But he's got videos where he contradicts himself or says, you know, best core exercises for beginners, and in the thumbnail he's holding a full length hollow body rock, which would put crazy shear load on beginners' low backs.
The first thing I want you to do is just get up on the bar and perform a hanging leg raise.
So there's things like that where it's the clickbait title, thumbnail to get you in, but it's probably not actually the best exercises for the true beginner. And I've seen him contradict, saying, you know, like it was a suitcase crunch, best exercise, and then it became the worst exercise. So a lot of that goes on when you're posting videos for 12, 15 years plus, and having to do the same stuff over again because there's nothing really new in the fitness industry. You're just digging and regurgitating and finding new ways to word it or post it. Okay, this channel is the video version equivalent of the Men's Health magazine subscription. Okay, if you collect enough of them, like I used to subscribe when I was younger as a teenager, you suddenly go, hang on a sec, and pull out two, and you look at them and they're the exact same thing. Maybe one or two words has changed, change the photo around, font colors, but it's the same stuff. You look in, same workouts, okay? The fitness industry repeats. There's nothing new. They say it just loops on a 5-year cycle, back and forth, back and forth. They're just trying to find new ways to show you the same information. So don't fall for the tricks of the next new video, the next tier list is the greatest. People have been doing it for years, longer than we've been alive, and it's been fine, okay? It's easy. You work hard, push almost to failure, rest, recover, eat, sleep, and do it all over again. It's simple, but hard to stick to. It's a 1,000 workout fitness for life journey. You gotta log that. There's no trying, it's just doing.
Exercise.